In Chapter 8, you learned how to do all kinds of stuff with matrices. Now I'm going to teach you how to do it on your calculator, which will make your life quite a bit easier. Some of you maybe knew this stuff already, but for those of you who didn't, here it is. We can multiply matrices together. In this example, we've got A and B. Remember, in order to multiply, the dimensions have to match up. So A is 3 by 2, B is 2 by 2. The inner numbers have to match, and our product, AB, is going to be a 3 by 2 matrix. So before you had to do a row times a column and a row times a column and all that stuff. Now we're just going to use our calculator. I've got this fancy guy from many years ago. You guys have this one. Looks a little bit different than mine, but it does the same stuff. So you can see there's a matrix button in blue, so you got to hit second and then that guy, and it's going to give you the same matrix options that I've got once I find them on my calculator, if I turn it on. So we're going to go into names of matrices. So we're going to call this 3 by 2 guy A. So I'm going to hit A. Never mind, hold on. I'm going to go to edit. So I'm going to edit matrix A. Right now it's stored as a 3 by 3, so I've got to make it a 3 by 2. And then I've got to put in these entries. So -1, 3, 4, -2, 5, 0. Now I've got to go back to my matrix menu, and I've got to edit. Well, I've got to get out of this first. Go back into my matrix menu. I've got to edit matrix B now because I need it to be a 2 by 2. And I need its entries to be -3, 2, -4, 1. So now I have matrix A and B in my calculator. Whoa, the way I need to be. So now I'm going to go back out to my main screen. And I'm going to select the names. I hope you could see all that. I'm going to select the names of the matrices that I want. So matrix menu, I want A times B. So my calculator tells me this 3 by 2 matrix. So my solution is, yikes, is -9, 1, -4, 6, -15, 10. Right there. Kind of displays it weird, but that's how my calculator displays it. Yours probably displays it a little bit nicer. So on our calculator, we can multiply matrices. We can also find determinants. I keep moving things that I don't need to move. So I've got this matrix A. It's a 2 by 2. Remember, this notation means the determinant. So I'm going to go back to my matrix menu. I'm going to edit matrix A, because instead of a 3 by 2, now it's a 2 by 2. And my entries are 2, -3, 1, 2. So now I have the matrix A that I want. I'm going to go back out to the main screen, go back into my matrix menu. Now I'm going to do some matrix math. So there's a math button that I can hit. DET stands for determinant. I want the determinant of matrix A. It tells me that it is, determinant of matrix A is 7. Remember the long version, you do this times this minus this times this, so 4 minus -3 is 7. So we can find determinants of 2 by 2s, which was easy by hand. We can also find determinants of 3 by 3s, which if you remember I had to repeat these columns and then do a lot of this stuff, and it was confusing. So let's put this guy in as matrix A. So we'll edit matrix A again. Now it's a 3 by 3, 0, 2, 1, 3, -1, 2, 4, 0, 1. Got to make sure you put them into your calculator right, otherwise you won't get the answer that you want. Okay, so that's typed in correctly. Go back out to my main screen. I want to find the determinant of that matrix. So math, determinant of name A. and I find the determinant of this guy, determinant of A, is 14. So much easier than what we were doing before. I'll make one more video to show you the other stuff we can do with our calculators.